So, how to get your ex back? I will spill the tea. Hello, feminine bonding family. Welcome to another love-filled video. Let us continue our routine and ask ourselves if we are giving ourselves the self-love and self-care we deserve. After all, you should be the most important person when it comes to love. Today, we will talk about how to get your ex back in this video. Also, a reminder to all you pretty folks, always treat yourself right and do not let anyone else mistreat you either. Keeping that in mind, shall we continue with this video? When to get back with your ex? First, it is important to understand whether you should get back to your ex, and if so, when should you do it? To understand this, you need to sit down and evaluate what led to the breakup in the first place. Is it something that can be fixed? If so, you need to make sure that it is fixed. If the problem was something that could have been discussed by talking to each other or taking things slow, then maybe you have a chance at revitalizing the spark you had. Another important factor lies in whether you are willing to improve from your past. The person who has done the wrong should have to correct themselves and grow from those mistakes. Whether it is you or your partner or both, you need to learn and do better. You need to build trust in your relationship to go forward. Though building trust is hard and takes time, it is something that decides how well and long your relationship lasts, if it makes you more comfortable with each other. Having trust in the person you consider your lover and vice versa only gives way to a healthier relationship. This is exactly what you want to find. Take your time and figure out if this is the person you are willing to give your heart to. Once you know you have changed for the better, you need to realize that everyone in this relationship must agree to get back together. Forcing someone to be in a relationship is only going to delay another breakup. So make sure that both of you are willing to work on this. When you both look forward to a healthy relationship, it builds a sense of kindness and love towards each other. Getting your ex back. When you have realized that getting back into the relationship is healthy for you and your partner, you need to have a set of regulations that will help you get the relationship you deserve. Take your time to reflect. Though it is hard to just sit back and focus on your thoughts, it is important. Impulsively jumping into a relationship that has already been lost once will not help you. Giving yourself the distance and space will help clear the unnecessary thoughts and make you more confident in yourself. Taking time to come to a sane and thoughtful realization will help you figure out the problem and how to fix it. You need to let yourself think about the relationship and yourself. Now, how do you do this? Well, it is simple, really. Take your time to think about yourself and how you want to be treated. You should always make sure you are treated with love and kindness. Is this something that you would receive if you were to step into this relationship? If so, then be more confident and work towards it. Make sure that you are prepared to treat your partner with the same amount of love and kindness. It is equally important that both of you are considerate of one another. For this, you need to think about the past times and how the relationship was going. Was it a good relationship that ended due to something that you can now fix? Have you taken the necessary steps to fix the said problem? Have you both worked on getting better? Then focus on getting yourself to be more confident and working on being a better person for yourself. Learning to take the steps toward being your true beautiful self will help you gain the attention and confidence you require. You become more self-assured and collected about your relationship. Reflect on the issues. If the relationship has ended, it is no doubt that there must have been some issues. Whether you can get back with your ex depends on the kind of issues that caused your breakup in the first place. Since we have already established that issues are hopefully one that can be solved, let us talk about it. If the issue can be solved through proper communication, then sit down for a moment and think about it. Think about what you would want to tell your ex and how you would like to bring across your point of view. Because the last time you were unable to express yourselves, when you have figured out what it is that you want to talk about and give your ex the time to reflect too, then maybe both of you are ready for an adult conversation. Talk about yourselves and what could have been done to make it right and avoid such things in the future. Make sure to hear your partner out and speak up for yourself too. If the issue was related to someone improving their behavior towards their partner, then make sure that the person has taken steps to do so. Words cannot be the only proof when it comes to this. Give it time and use actions to prove that you are the right people for each other. When you improve yourself and slowly build back the trust, you can build a relationship. Whatever may be the issue, it depends on your maturity and understanding to solve such issues and having the patience to let it come to its proper conclusion. I hope these things so far have given you deeper insight and the words you need to process what is happening. If so, please to share this video with your loved ones as a way of helping them if they ever need a helping hand. Make sure you click on the like and subscribe button too, so follow up on more informative and useful content. Talking to your ex. After you have evaluated and reached the answers you need to talk to your ex, you must sit down and have a conversation. So reach out to your ex and do the necessary. Be confident in yourself and reach out to them. Call them up or send them a text briefly asking them to have a conversation with you. Politely ask them for their time and make sure they are open to it. When you sit down, it is now time to put all the time you spend reflecting into work here. You can talk about your perspective and then the space to do the same. Discuss what you could have done differently. Talk about the problems and the solutions to those problems that will help you build a good relationship. Give them the time to think and tell you what they want from you and how they expect to be treated. Give them the love they deserve and be confident in yourself. Talk to them about yourself too and tell them about your expectations. While you do this, maybe you could talk about the small things you could not before. It is not unusual to stray from the topic and just talk to each other like friends would. After all relationships start with a good foundation. Restart the old conversations. Talk about your interests, hobbies, likes, dislikes, and everything in between. Let yourselves discover one another again. You need to build that sense of comfort and understanding. Talking to one another freely puts both your thoughts and feelings out in the open. Use this to further improve your relationship. Bring up the discussion of getting back together and see how they react to it. If they seem open and interested, ease into it and do not get too excited. As I said, rushing things is not the way to do things in a relationship you consider important. Talking is one of the best remedies, and communication is key in any relationship. So hold on to this opportunity to be your best guide for the things to come into your life. Rekindling lost emotions and trust. Once you have both agreed to get back together, it is crucial to give it time. How do you do it differently this time? Well, you start anew. You take baby steps like you would in any new relationship. Relearn the things about them and be a good partner. Keep healthy boundaries and provide the warmth of a loving relationship. These are all the small things that you might think to skip, but do not. Take this opportunity to build the foundation of your relationship to make it stronger. Your first goal would be to gain trust and respect in the relationship. So do exactly that with small and big gestures. The golden rule, giving it time, is as important as ever. Be patient with your partner and communicate regularly. Build your new relationship on communication, trust, kindness, patience, and love. These are all the basic steps you could take to rekindle a healthy relationship. But always make sure that you talk to your loved ones and consider their opinion too. While losing a person is quite painful, you mustn't inflict more pain by making impulsive decisions with clouded judgment. I hope you have found what you were looking for. As such, please do share this video with your loved ones and let them find a way to help themselves too. Click on that like and subscribe button to show me your love and support so that I can continue giving you the best I can. Leave me your comments and feelings about your experiences and let me read them to understand you better. Until next time,